Well, go on, everybody. Lennox here from Simple 123 Trader. This is a look at the major pairs, major US currency pairs outlook for the week of July 5th. Okay, so just a quick overview of what I'm seeing. I like the Aussie, the Canadian, and the New Zealand pairs for strength, and I would be looking at those for some setups. Uh, Starting with the Aussie US dollar on the monthly time frame, you can see that we've been in a huge downward spiral. We've now hit a low and we're bouncing back up. So dropping to the weekly time frame, you can clearly see that now we're in an upward trend. We're hitting a support resistance area that's been very strong and looking to break through that right now. On the daily time frame, okay, what I'm seeing is the structure taking place. We're up right up at resistance. We need to break through that resistance. Looking pretty good for a breakthrough. Of course, this is a daily time frame. It can take a while, but you can see again we're at some major resistance support areas and looking to break through to the upside. So what we'd be looking for with our members is a nice 1, 2, 3 clean 1, 2, 3 setups, something like this to take us out. Okay, so we're looking for something like that right here to take us to the upside. So that's what I like in Aussie against US dollar on that one. Quick look at the euro versus the US dollar, and starting with the monthly, we have again, we're inside of a huge downward channel. We're up at the top of the channel looking to push to the upside, maybe back up to this area. Okay, so on the weekly time frame, very strong push coming up. So our channel would be at the top here, and or even maybe a little wider, and we're looking to push back up to that area. Okay, and then on the daily, we can see that on the euro we're kind of sideways. So we had our nice 1, 2, 3 here on the daily up to this level. Now we're kind of in a channel and looking to break that one to the upside. So not like in the euro currently, because it's in a kind of a sideways funk. So it's going to take a bit for it to break to the upside. But the key would be the US dollar, of course, moving down with weakness. So right now, again, we would be looking for 1, 2, 3 bottoms to take us out of here to the upside. Okay, so that's a euro US dollar. A quick look at GBP US dollar on the monthly. Also, we've been coming down on this with this one as well. And again, we're kind of in a lull state at this point. So weekly, we had quite a drop here. We've pushed back up, but we're kind of neutral. We're sitting at a very strong support resistance area. So hence the reason why we're neutral right now. So daily, again, you can see that we're right on that line. And on the 4-hour, we're again sideways. So if the US dollar falls, then we'll be expecting a move to the upside here. And that's what's looking like it's going to set up. Okay, quick look at the New Zealand US dollar. So liking New Zealand and Aussie, so they're almost identical. So again, with this one, huge drop. We're inside of a channel here. Got to the bottom, bounced, and now looking to break to the upside. So at this point, looking pretty strong. We've got a large move to the upside, up at a support resistance area again, looking to break through to the upside on the daily. Again, you can see it very clearly. We're right up there. We're looking for this to break through. We do have a 1, 2, 3 bottom right there on the daily. So looking very strong on New Zealand to break to the upside. So again, since we're at a resistance area, we need to hone in. If you want to play on the lower time frame or like on the hourly, we usually like to go much lower than the hourly. We'd be looking for a 1, 2, 3 bottom to take us out. Okay, so that's New Zealand US dollar. Quick look at USD CAD. On the monthly, okay, very volatile pair here. So big move to the upside, looking very weak right now, US dollar against the CAD, because the CAD is strong. So dropping to the weekly, you can see we had our 1, 2, 3 top. So we're kind of in a fourth wave area, looking to continue down. On the daily, we are moving down, kind of sideways right now, but looking to continue to the downside. So this could take some patience for this to happen, but it's slowly doing it, starting to go down. So that's the opportunity right there. On the 1 hour time frame, again, looking to continue to the downside. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing there for USD CAD. Quick look at USD Swiss on the monthly. Okay, you can see the US dollar Swiss has been in a sideways channel way back since 2014 and looking to come down and perhaps break these lows. Okay, that would be something. Of course, this is the monthly, so that could take a while. On the weekly, it's definitely heading to the downside. Okay, so a very weak US dollar against the Swiss, heading down still on the daily. On the 4 hour, still going down. So again, all we'd be looking for are tops to trade to go to the downside. Okay, so that's what we're looking at that point on this USD Swiss. Look at USD Japanese yen. Okay, starting on the monthly. Also right now in a type of a triangle heading to the downside, USD Japanese yen. So we're looking for a break to the downside, but right now it's very choppy, very hard to gather any kind of momentum one way or the other, especially after this COVID moves here. On the 4 hour, still a bit sideways, looking very neutral. And again, you can clearly see on the hourly that it's totally sideways. So not really any great plays at that moment in time, at this moment in time. Okay, and a quick look at gold. Okay, and on the monthly, gold's very strong, but right now pushing right up against support resistance area. Okay, so that's the key takeaway there for gold. So we just get rid of these guys. And so if you're going to be playing, it looks like we'll be looking for bottoms to continue going up. However, it's getting really long in the tooth, so maybe a little bit overbought. So you have to be very careful about that, especially right now on the lower time frame here, where we're just going totally sideways. Looking for a move back up, but you have to be patient to catch that. All right, so that's a quick look at what's setting up for this week with the major pairs. All right, so take care, but don't know.